Hello, welcome back to another episode. Today, I think it's time that we head back into the Nether. And specifically, I think we're gonna go after Netherite today. Which means we need to go low in the Nether, and we need to try to find ancient debris. So, here we go. And I guess, since there's a bunch of Endermen around here, I'm just gonna fight some Endermen. 'Cause I still need some more Ender Pearls. And looting 3 on this sword is amazing, because I end up getting a bunch of Ender Pearls from the Enderman. Oh, where did this last guy go? It disappeared on me. This is usually what I do whenever I go to fight Enderman. I just create a too high area, and then I stand in the middle and I can swing at them. Enderman! There was one more. Don't know where he went, though. Well, he seems to have disappeared. So I have 5 Ender Pearls. So that was very helpful. Time to head off to where we're going to start mining for ancient debris. So I think this little depression area is where I'm going to start mining. Now the best Y value that you're going to want to mine at for ancient debris is Y equals 15. I'm at Y equals 42, as you can see. So I'm going to carefully mine down and then see if we can get down to Y equals 15 from here. 17, 16. We need to go down one more. Alright, so I'm going to open up a little bit of a room here, and then we can start. Alright, so this is the room that I've kind of opened up. I'm going to try to make this kind of my base of operations. I have brought a crafting table and a lot of logs with me so that I can make chests. So I'm going to make a couple right now just to start off. And I'm going to dump all of the netherrack and everything else that I got in there just from clearing out this room. That way we know what kind of materials that we get just from going after ancient debris here. Now that I've emptied out my inventory, now ancient debris, it's kind of rare. It's possible, though unlikely, that there can be up to 11 ancient debris per chunk. Now, if you do F3 plus G, or in my case, I can just hit F9 because that's one of the more overlays that I have. You'll see this green squares here, and that's showing the chunk borders. This yellow line is indicating the direct center of the chunk. And I appear to have made my little room right in the middle of a chunk. So, and that 11 ancient debris is from Y equals 0 all the way up to the top of the nether. So there's a lot of room in there that ancient debris could spawn. Problem being is that 11 is very rare. It's more likely that there's only going to be 5 ancient debris per chunk. And I don't want to be clearing out entire chunks just to find 5 ancient debris. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to mine this way a little bit. Oop, there is lava. And I need a little bit of netherrack to protect myself. So, we're going to do this. Going to sneak our way in here and see if I can plug up that hole. Then now just wait for the lava to stop. We're gonna mine this way till we hit the chunk border. Ooh, we seem to be at a bit of a lava lake that way. So let's try going this way. Alright. So you see here we have found the chunk border. That's what those green boxes mean. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to pick a direction, and we're probably going to run into lava if we go this direction. So I think we'll go on the outside here, and we'll just do a little bit at a time. We'll see if we run into lava here. Ooh. Did you guys see that drip? Yeah, see that drip right there? So that means that there is a lava chunk, or there's a source block of lava right above this block right here. So, this could be a little bit dangerous going this way. I think we'll give it a shot anyway, and I'll just leave a little gap here. So the method that we're going to do involves beds, actually. So what we're going to do is we're going to come over here. We're going to craft. Let's get 1 stack of wood. Then let's get a 2nd stack of wood. Then let's get a 3rd stack of wood. We're going to make a full stack of beds, I think. That is the plan. So we're going to make just an absolute ton of beds. But because we can't keep 64 beds in our inventory, we're going to have to dump a whole bunch in here. So let me craft up all of these beds, and I'll be back. So I've got a whole bunch of beds in here, and the rest of my beds here. So now what some of you probably already know is beds don't do, normal stuff in the Nether. If you try to sleep in a bed in the Nether, it's going to blow up. We're actually going to use that to our advantage and use it to try to find ancient debris. Now we're going to go along the chunk border, hoping that we have a higher chance of finding ancient debris, seeing as we're able to see the average of 5 ancient debris in this chunk and the average of 5 ancient debris in this chunk. So let's see how this goes. So I'm going to put the bed here. Now I don't want to just stand here and try to get in the bed, because it will automatically kill me. It's does a lot of damage. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to step back here, scoot forward until I can reach the bed. And so you see that up at the top, it says white bed. So I can, this is as far back as I can interact with the bed. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to put a block right down in front of me. So I need to step back a little bit. And then I'm going to crouch down and get an open hand. Because if I have a netherrack in my hand, it's just going to place that netherrack. So if I step way back here and click on the bed is going to explode. And we'll see if we find any ancient debris. And it looks like we may have ran into that lava lake. I was a little afraid of that. Now the reason why this works to try to find ancient debris is ancient debris is basically impervious to blasts. So even if we set that the bed right next to a piece of ancient debris, it won't actually blow up. So let me run around and set off a bunch of explosions. Alright, so I've dealt with all that lava. I ended up just kind of filling it in. I am going to grab the quartz, mostly because my pickaxe is not at full health. And I'm just going to try to stay along the chunk border here. And I'm going to go in probably a few more blocks here. Put down another bed. Step back as far as I can. Put down a block. And blow up the next section. And hey, look at that. That's our first couple blocks of ancient debris over here. So, let me clear the lava again. Now I'm going to want to try to remove all of the lava and all of the fires around right before I take out the ancient debris. That way, when the ancient debris falls, I don't have to worry about not being able to grab it. Something to note is I don't think ancient debris actually gets destroyed by lava. If you actually drop ancient debris in lava, I think it will actually just like float. The biggest issue then is how do you pick it up without, you know, burning yourself? So that's why I like to try to get rid of all of the dangerous blocks around it before I go and mine it. Something else to note is I'm going to try to make these bridges in all of the little explosion caves that I'm making. The reason being is that'll keep me on y equals 15 instead of going up or down. So, something to keep in mind. Ancient debris. No ancient debris. Okay. Here's another piece of ancient debris. Nice. And that one was just a single. And there's another piece of ancient debris. Nice. One. Two. Oh no, lava, but there is ancient debris right there, so that's good. Ooh, so there was one back there. Oh no, this is a second different spot. Alright, there was just a single one there too. Alright, I'm not seeing any more over here. Seem to be on a bit of a dry spell here. So I've been down here mining for a bit. As you can probably hear, there's a ghast up here. So I expanded my little stairway here a little bit more. And when I came out, there was a ghast in this room. So let me see. Yep, and there he is. Got him in the first shot. Nice. That also gets us a ghast here and gunpowder. Nice. Alright, so I'm actually running back to my base because I am out of food. So I'm going to go grab food, and then I'll come back and continue mining. Alright, I have run out of beds. I have gotten all of the ancient debris that I want. I have 32. Still have the 5 ender pearls from the enderman at the... near my nether portal. So I am fairly happy with this. I did have to go manually mining instead of using the bed method, but it was only for like 6 ancient debris, so 26 of this was used with all of the beds. I'm not entirely sure if I like the bed method or if I like just manually mining for it. I think if I do more ancient debris mining in the future, I'll probably try to use TNT and see how well that works. But I don't have a gunpowder farm yet, so I can't go after TNT. So I think I'm gonna pack up. I have way too much netherrack, and I will head back home. I've made it back home, and I have gone through and emptied out all my inventory. And I think this is all that I will need to finish off upgrading all of my gear into netherite. So first things first, we need to take our ancient debris and smelt it in a furnace, just like iron or gold. So we'll get that cooking. So the furnaces have finished, and we will see that the ancient debris will smelt down into netherite scrap. So let me go through and grab all of the netherite scrap. Next, what we need to do is go to a crafting table, and we will actually combine this netherite scrap with ingots of gold, and then we'll get our 8 pieces of netherite ingot. Now, netherite ingots is a little bit different than, say, iron or diamonds or gold. So I can't just put this in an inventory and make, say, pants out of this or a chest. So what do I do with the ingots then? We are actually going to need something called a smithing table. So we'll take this and we'll just put it down right here. And then what we can do is we can put an item in here, put our netherite ingot in here, and then we get our netherite sword. And it keeps all of the enchantments on it and anything else like that. So you don't need to worry about re-enchanting items after being upgraded to netherite. I will say that I think it is better to enchant items before they get upgraded to netherite. Mostly because if you put on something that you don't necessarily want, it's kind of a waste to upgrade that item into netherite. And I think it's a little bit more expensive level-wise to actually put enchantments on a netherite item versus a diamond item, but I don't know that for sure. That might not be accurate. So now we have our netherite sword. Nice. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go through here and I'm going to upgrade all of my items into netherite. Got my helmet, got my chest piece, got my leggings, got my boots, got my axe, got my pickaxe, and my shovel. So, just like that, I am completely netherited. Nice. And I think with that, we're going to end the episode here. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one.